Alright, first and foremost, I'm sorry for the picture. The thumbnail. I tried to do the best I could. I gotta shoot it when I'm not looking at me. I guess I could do it in the bathroom with a mirror so I can see what I look like, but It's currently quarter after 1 o'clock in the morning, right? Before I get to the topic of this, I need to explain to you guys how this happened. So, you know, I'm not in the best shape, so I get tired if I don't exercise. I'm fat. You know that. Today in Minnesota, where I live, it's very cold, very windy, and I have to walk to get my paycheck, and I have to walk to go cash. I don't have a car. I don't drive. I walk. So I dealt with it. All I did was walk to where I work, grab my check, walk to the bank, and then did a couple errands, and then went home. You know, the eBay card, breakfast. That's it. And then I went, had lunch at Culver's, grabbed my lunch. That's about it. But I was tired. Tried to take a nap, couldn't get to sleep. And so, enjoy the rest of my day. I had to eat, family thing. Came home, and about 9 o'clock, I started to get tired. And I don't want to go to sleep yet. I don't want to go to sleep. It's too early. 9:30 came around. I am so tired. Now, this was bothered me more because I saw on Instagram, I don't know if it was Keenan's or Kel's or even just the late shows, or not late show, this night show, you found it. But Keenan Thompson and Kel Mitchell are both going to be on the Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon, which I'm already a big fan of Jimmy Fallon, and I'm a big fan of them. Good Burger, Keenan and Kel, and all that stuff. So I'm like, what are they doing? What's going on? What's going on? But I couldn't stay up. I was too tired. Well, I woke up about 1:45 in the morning. You say it was like a little nap. I am going to go back to bed, but 1:45 in the morning, I wake up. And there was a couple of videos. One that says that Kel and Jimmy bring Keenan a Good Burger or something, and they dress up like the sketch that came out a while ago, years now. I want to say at least 5 to 6 years ago. Maybe 5, I don't know. I want to say it was at least 20, was it 5 years ago? Was it 2018? At least that far back, where they did a sketch, brought it back. And they talk about this interview that ever since then, people have been clamoring for Good Burger 2, Good Burger 2, Good Burger 2, which they wanted to do since after the first one came out, but I guess it didn't light up the screens like the rest of us fans thought it would. Well, they were on there tonight, and they officially announced Good Burger 2 is happening. Not only that, but Jimmy shocked me at the end. He said it's going to be available to stream exclusively on Paramount Plus later this year. Now, whether that means a couple months from now to October to December. Because they were talking about filming. They haven't started filming yet, or if they have, well, I'm assuming Jimmy will have a cameo in it with all this stuff. The only issue I have with this, I'm excited, like a little big. I want it to be focused on them. I don't want it to be, they're coming back, but it's gonna be a whole new cast, new kids, and follow their kids or something like that. I don't want it to be that. I don't want it to be, Dexter has a kid, Ed has a kid, and now they have to get along. No, I want to follow these two. That's what the first movie was. I want more of that. I am sick to death of these movies coming out. We're going to make a sequel to your favorite film, your favorite characters. We're not going to follow your favorite characters. No. We're going to follow their kids. That's what we're going to do. We're going to bring back a TV show or make a sequel to a movie. And we're going to, instead of following your favorite characters like we should, we're going to follow their kids. Or we're going to follow an entirely new cast, and these two are just going to be in the background. They're going to be side characters. I don't like that. That's not what we wanted. Okay? Now, they haven't announced this or anything. There's no news casting, nothing. But I have a little itch in the back of my throat, a little tickle in the back of my throat that says that, you know, that's what they're going to do. Especially with the fact that Good Burger was a very kid-friendly movie based on a kid-friendly show, but, I want to bring back as many as you can. Obviously, Abe Vigoda and Ron Lester, you can't bring back. Rest in peace, both of them. Bring back Sinbad. You can bring back Josh Serber, Fizz. Bring back the guy who plays Kurt. Bring back, for the love of God, at least if he has a cameo, bring back the guy who plays Kurt. That would be cool to bring him back if he's still acting. I don't know. Even if he's just sitting on the side of a road. Come here, Kurt. Like the character, not the actor. If the character's just sitting on the side of a road wanting food, food for Kurt. Just bring him back for some kind of a cameo. That'd be cool. Sinbad, like I said, obviously, the elephant in the room is Dan Schneider. You could easily say Mr. Bailey died, or have another actor come in and play Mr. Bailey's son, who now runs Good Burger. Could work. Don't have Ed run Good Burger. Dexter could run Good Burger. You know what I mean? But I want to have a major focus on those two characters. I don't want them to be in the movie and focus on a bunch of new kid characters. That's not what I want. I don't think that's what the fan base wants. They want Good Burger 2. They want a sequel to this with these characters doing stuff. They don't want, we're going to follow a new cast, but your old cast, they're going to be there. You know what I mean? Something I did like, though, about the revival of all that, as short as it was, thanks COVID, is that they did bring back legacy characters, legacy actors to come in and play those characters. So it wasn't just, recasting characters and just doing the sketch. I'm looking at you, season 9 and 10. Ryan Coleman is Ed. Whose idea was that? I mean, he was good, but he's no Cal Mitchell. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm also nervous. I'm nervous because I don't want it to be another one of those, we're doing a sequel to your favorite movie where you have your favorite characters. We're going to follow their kids, or we're going to follow a new cast. And they're going to be in it, but it's going to be kind of there. I don't want that. I want Good Burger 2, and I want those characters to be the main focus. I want to follow them, whatever they're doing, especially in the fast food industry, it could work, Like, what if Ed is still working at Good Burger? I said this before, where a sequel could work. Ed's now working at Good Burger. Dexter has gone on to things, moved on, and now they're sort of separated. And Dexter's become this, run-of-the-mill worker. Maybe he has a wife, and it's a little thought, but like he has a wife, but it's an unfulfilled life with this wife. It's not Monique, it's someone else, and it's just not working, doing his family. And on the other hand, is still alone. He has nobody. He has no family, nothing. And so they're drawn back together by circumstance. You know what I mean? Whether it's another accident that happens, they're drawn back together or something. And then, it's like a thing where maybe Dexter reconnects with Monique. And, and it's something we've seen before in movies like this, but it brings him back to his childhood and his connection with Ed. And maybe then he goes back to working for Good Burger, something like that. Maybe it's like Kurt wants revenge after all these years. After 25 years, he wants revenge. And so that kind of brings him and Ed back together. And then Dexter realizes his life is unfulfilling and he doesn't want to get married to this one, girl. And maybe he doesn't want to get, maybe he's not like a romantic comedy where he gets with Monique, but he sees that things would be, better if he just loosened up and didn't, like, he's always, like maybe he wanted to grow up, but Ed didn't, and so they parted, or Ed wouldn't grow up, and is that, and so Ed grows up a little bit, but then also maybe Dexter goes back down a little bit, and so they just sort of find a middle ground, something of that sort of thing, which would work. But I have a feeling it's going to be mostly kid friendly, not have much of a serious tone, and probably focus on some kids. Although they were teenagers, maybe some teenagers. I don't know. I don't know. What would be good if they're going to have teenage actors? Get some of the actors from the revival. Get like Gabrielle Nevaeh Green, uh, the Nathan Kidd, some of those in there. Maybe even if they're not main characters, some cameos just to show up. You know, get some. There's all that characters. That Kate, what's her name? Kate Godfrey, I think. I like the Destroy. Have some of those characters just show up or something. I don't know, but or get some of those actors. They're good. They're good. Kid actors are probably like late teens now, but it'll be something. My son and I enjoyed it for what it was. Too bad I didn't go anywhere thanks to COVID. But I don't know. I'm mildly excited for this, and to close out the little thing that they did on Tonight Show, Keenan and Kel did the song, I'm a dude, he's a dude, she's a dude, we're out to tell I'm a dude. And then that's when the announcement was made later this year. So I don't know what later this year means. In the summer, they said they had to wait till Keenan wasn't doing Saturday Night Live. Went on a break. So sometime this summer, because you do that stuff live, so you can have a break during the summer. But so maybe they've already filmed it during last summer and they're just finally, I don't know. But you know me. I'll tell you what. I'll say this right now. When that trailer hits, I will react to it. I'll do a reaction. I haven't done trailer reaction in like forever. I did one a few months ago. I want to say. I think. I don't remember what it was for Fast 10, right? Didn't I do one for Fast 10? I thought I did. At least I wanted to. Because of the reaction I did for Fast 9. But, I'm not going to spend much more time. I want to get back to bed or whatever. But I had to come on here and say something. As a big lifelong Good Burger fan. One of my favorite movies, ever. I don't think anyone would ever say that. But this is, in my top 10. I did my top 10 favorite movies. It's in my top 10. I have a freaking steelbook right here. I think I have high hopes, but I'm not letting my guard down because I have a feeling they're gonna, because it has to be kid friendly, they're gonna focus on some kids, and it's just gonna be like, but I want to focus on them. They're the main characters, and if it ends up being where my idea that I just gave to you guys was better as a story than what they end up giving us, because they just want to do goofy kid shit, so be it. But I think my idea is a good idea. I don't want to say if it's the idea you have to do, but I think it's a good one. Who knows? But I'm gonna get going. So, what are your thoughts on Good Burger 2 coming out? Let me know. Comments below. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching. I've been Scotty, and I'll see you in the next one.